Head teacher at Team Westgate. My final memories, things that I'm going to miss the most. One of the things I'm going to really miss is all the daily routines. As we all know, school life is all about routines. You know, I get up very early, get a nice coffee on the way in, and then I come into the school gate. I love welcoming children on the gate in the morning, saying goodbye to them. Then we know when it's break time, lunchtime, all those different routines in terms of half terms, end of term celebrations. And that's something that I'm going to really miss, because wherever I am in September, I'm going to know exactly what's happening in the Westgate School just by the time of the day. And I'm certainly going to miss sharing in those routines with your children and indeed with staff. So here I am in our school reception, and one of the most important things for us as Westgate is kindness. And actually that is the first value that, if I ask anyone, is the one that's most important. So which brings me to our reception area, and actually Fardos, Mrs Sahir, had a wonderful shout out from you, who said, my shout out to Mrs Sahir on reception. As someone who visits the school, usually not always for the right reasons, she's the perfect first point of contact. Always so friendly, welcoming, whilst maintaining total professionalism. Nothing is ever too much trouble for her. She goes out of her way to be kind and helpful. She's a total credit for the school. Her kindness and compassion has supported me at really important times. And that is obviously really proud of Fardos for that, but that is what our school is all about. And I hope that along the way, all that kindness shines through in and out of the classroom. Here we are in our wonderful LRC. This takes me back to my first day in interview, actually, because it's one of the first spaces that I came to, and I knew that this is a place where I wanted to work. Really exciting. So here is a space that's a really safe space for young people. I always love in the morning seeing the children waiting, desperate to get into the library and after school, with lots of different activities here, really nurturing that love for reading. And as students know, my favourite pleasure, support my own well-being, is reading. Memories are really evoked by lots of different things. Smell is a really key one, and actually it's the smell of the woodwork room that takes me back to my first day at secondary school. It's been a great privilege as head teacher welcoming years of children through the Westgate School to make sure that their transition experience is fantastic. So thank you for all your support. This year was still the same as ever. Great memories of seeing young people a bit nervous, a little bit anxious, and then enjoying their time, their day with us. And that's what Westgate's about, is making sure that we want it to be a great place to work, because if it's a great place to work, it'll be an even greater place to learn, and it's been a real privilege. So you might wonder where I am now. Well, actually I'm in the medical room, where young people come if they're not feeling very well and get that nurture and the care that they need. But really the reason I've shown this as something of a really significant memory is I didn't expect to be leading as a head teacher during a pandemic. But what I can say is that crystallised for me everything that I needed to know about Team Westgate. The whole community pulled together to support each other during really, really difficult times, whether it was support staff, teaching staff, leaders, parents, home visits, all the different things we did to try and keep each other safe, secure, but also galvanised through. And I can't be any prouder of how Team Westgate responded to those incredible challenges. But that's because the teamwork was literally excellent, and it's something that I will always treasure. Here we are in our school hall. Well, this place holds so many different memories, whether that's an assembly, whether that's an event on our stage where children have shined, talent show. We even had our prom in here, and this room looked totally different. So this room venue holds many beautiful memories, things that I will treasure forever. But also what we love at Team Westgate is that we try to make sure that there's opportunities to shine in different ways. So that's whether you're a librarian, whether you're supporting on the sports field, or whether you shine on stage. There's a place for everyone. And this is a venue where children have pushed themselves and staff outside of their comfort zone, and that always gives us goosebumps when they stand on that stage and have the confidence to try something that is really, really impressive. So here I am in our sensory garden, a place where children come at break and lunchtime, but also recently where some of our young children are eco-warriors and have been actually growing some homegrown vegetables. This is a new development, and again we're always looking for ways to engage young people. But I suppose that takes me the growth of plants, nurturing. This is what I came into education for, and what I'm going to miss the most is that growing and developing teachers, support staff, and very, very importantly, young people. And that's what all of us are in this profession for, is seeing people step outside the comfort zone, have a go at something new, being brave, all those successes, seeing those little things, whatever that looks like, and nurturing those talents is the thing that I am really going to miss the most. In the dance studio, the fitness studios up there, but actually I'm here because actually one of the things that I've always been really passionate about is reflection. We've got mirrors everywhere, but we've always worked really hard, better never stops, to reflect on what we're doing well and to improve things. You know, we've had our challenges and obstacles, but I thank parents and young people who've reflected, learnt and grown, but also for your support over the years, even when we've not always got things right. But that triangulation, us being able to reflect, you reflect, to make sure that we're doing amazing things for your children. We thank you for all that support. So now we're here on the school field, one of my favourite days of the years, and these are some memories I am always going to treasure. Westgate Sports Day. What I love about Westgate, what I'll always remember, is the rich experiences children have to shine, and some of our children absolutely shine in sport. It's always one of those moments where we get goosebumps. At the moment they're doing lots of different types of sports, but we'll be doing the field events this afternoon, and there's always one of those moments where we pinch ourselves, where a child gets assisted by someone else to the finish line and the whole school erupts, maybe someone who's really struggling with an activity, but actually that's what Team Westgate does at its best. So we're back in my office where I spend the last couple of days, and it's going to be with real sadness that I leave Team Westgate. Certainly it's been a journey, one that a responsibility, but also a real privilege, and one that I've absolutely loved. And I hope that those values will continue to live on, as I know they will. But you might wonder what Zoflora's doing here, and I said that memories evoke things. Well, actually, when I walk in every morning, Adita looks after our offices, all the school, and Zoflora is the smell that I will always remember of my time at Team Westgate. And in fact, I use Zoflora at home now, but actually it's those things that spark joy, spark memories, because actually it's been a privilege and a great place to work, and we've done our very best to make sure that it's a great place to learn, and we are really proud of our young people, but also the support and the real team feel. And I think the one thing that everyone comments on about the Westgate School when they enter the Westgate School is the quality of the relationships, and really it's the people that I'm absolutely going to miss, and that's all of your children, your support, but also the staff, because they've taken together, we've been on this journey to support your children, and we're really proud of the work we've done. We've had some challenges and some obstacles, and we've worked through those with you, but I thank you for your support. And I'm just going to end with a quote, actually, because in all these things we are trying to equip children for life, but it's not just about exam grades, enrichment, all those different things. The biggest thing in our lives is our attitude. So I'll leave you with this thought: the longer I live, the more I realise the impact of attitude on life. Attitude is more important than the past, than education, than money, than circumstances, than failure, than what other people say or do. The remarkable thing is we have a choice every day regarding the attitude we will embrace for that day. We cannot change our past, we cannot change the inevitable. The only thing we can do is play on the one string we have, and that is our attitude. I am convinced that life is 10% what happens to me and 90% how I react to it. And so it is with you. We are all in charge of our attitude. And that quote is from Charles Swindoll, and I think it's a perfect show that, you know, things are what we make of those things. I wish you all the very best for the future, the happiness. I hope you have a wonderful summer, creating memories with your families and loved ones and friends. Take care, stay safe.